Sleeping too much may seem harmless, but it could be silently damaging your brain. A long sleep used to be considered a luxury, but for people over 60, regularly sleeping more than 9 hours a day could be a sign that something is seriously wrong inside your brain. Recent studies from Harvard and Tokyo have shown that seniors who consistently oversleep have a markedly higher risk of cognitive decline, memory loss, and early onset dementia. The scariest part? Most people have no idea it's happening until the damage is irreversible. Let's uncover 5 alarming ways oversleeping is slowly ruining your brain and increasing your risk of early degeneration. Stay with me and see if you or someone you love might already be showing these signs. 1. Sleeping too much reduces brain activity, leading to memory loss and slowed thinking. The brain is like a muscle. It needs to be used and properly rested to stay strong, but too much sleep actually makes it lazy. When you consistently sleep over 9 hours, your brain's electrical activity slows down, your ability to focus decreases. The brain's natural rhythm becomes disrupted over time. This leads to what scientists call cognitive stagnation. That's when you start forgetting recent conversations, misplacing things, or needing more time to process information. What's worse, oversleeping also reduces the efficiency of the glymphatic system, the system that cleans waste from your brain during sleep. This waste includes beta amyloid, the sticky protein that contributes to Alzheimer's disease. So yes, more sleep doesn't mean better rest. It may mean your brain is already in decline and your body is compensating by demanding more sleep. What can you do? Limit your sleep to 7 to 8 hours per night. Wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Challenge your brain in the morning with reading or light puzzles. It's not about sleeping more, it's about sleeping smarter. 2. Oversleeping disrupts blood sugar control, increasing the risk of silent brain inflammation. Here's a lesser-known truth. Sleeping too long can negatively affect your metabolism, especially how your body manages blood sugar. When you oversleep regularly, your insulin sensitivity drops. Blood sugar remains high. Inflammation starts creeping into your blood vessels, including those that feed the brain chronic. Low-grade brain inflammation is a silent killer. It destroys neural connections, damages the hippocampus, your memory center, and makes it harder to form new memories. A study in neurology found that elderly individuals who slept more than 9 hours per night had a 46% higher risk of developing dementia over the next 10 years. To prevent this, avoid high-sugar foods at night, do light exercise in the morning, even walking for 10 minutes helps. Don't sleep off a tired day. Hydrate, stretch, move instead. A sharp brain starts with a healthy metabolism and a well-balanced sleep-wake rhythm. 3. Oversleeping throws off your melatonin rhythm, making you groggy by day, restless at night. Melatonin is your body's natural sleep hormone. When you sleep the right amount, around 7 to 8 hours, melatonin levels rise at night and drop in the morning, keeping your sleep-wake cycle balanced. But if you sleep too much, especially past sunrise or into mid-morning, this rhythm gets completely disrupted. What happens? You feel sleepy and lethargic during the day. You struggle to fall asleep at night even when you're tired. Over time, your body forgets how to produce melatonin properly. It's a vicious cycle. The more you sleep, the more exhausted you feel, the more you oversleep again. Meanwhile, your brain is missing its chance to rest at the correct time, leading to a deeper sense of confusion and mental fog. To reset your melatonin, avoid sleeping past 7 a.m., even on weekends. Get 10 minutes of sunlight exposure every morning. Avoid bright screens an hour before bed. It's not how long you sleep. It's how synchronized your sleep is with your brain's natural rhythm. 4. Oversleeping reduces blood flow to the brain, raising silent stroke risk. Our bodies were made to move, not lie down for 10 to 12 hours straight. When you oversleep, especially in positions like side sleeping or face down, blood flow to the brain is significantly reduced. What this means? Your brain gets less oxygen, neurons receive fewer nutrients. You're more prone to tiny clots and blood pooling. One study in Europe showed that people who slept more than 9 hours per day had a 23% higher risk of stroke, and even higher if they were sedentary or had high blood pressure. Most of this damage is silent. You might feel dizzy when standing up, sluggish in your thoughts, or overly sensitive to cold water. Signs that your brain's blood supply is no longer reliable. How to counter this? Sit up slowly upon waking. Stretch, breathe deeply, and drink a glass of warm water. Walk around your home for 5 to 10 minutes before starting the day. These small steps help reawaken your circulation and may prevent a stroke you never saw coming. 5. Oversleeping is often an early sign of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. This may be the most frightening truth of all. Excessive sleep is often not a cause, but a symptom of a brain already in decline. As beta amyloid and tau proteins start building up in the brain, both associated with Alzheimer's, the nervous system tries to shut down activity, making the person sleep longer. When neural connections are lost, alertness fades. The person may feel constantly tired, not because they're overworked, but because their brain is losing function. That's why many people shrug off the signs. I'm just getting older. I deserve more rest. But they don't realize they're forgetting what they just ate, repeating stories, getting lost in familiar places. This isn't aging. It's a brain slowly breaking down. And if you catch it early, you might still have time to fight back. So if you or a loved one sleeps more than 9 hours daily, still feels tired upon waking, shows signs of forgetfulness, apathy, or repetition, please get evaluated by a neurologist. Early detection is the only way to preserve your clarity, your memory, and your very sense of self. Oversleeping may look harmless, even healthy, but for those over 60, it can be the first warning sign of something far more serious. Cognitive decline, brain fog, silent strokes, even Alzheimer's. They don't start with a bang. They start with small changes, like sleeping longer, feeling more tired, losing interest in your surroundings. Don't wait until it's too late. If you or someone you love is sleeping over 9 hours daily and still feels exhausted, pay attention. Share this. Speak up. Take action. Because when it comes to your brain, every day counts. And a well-regulated 7-hour sleep is not just rest. It's your best defense against the slow, quiet fade of memory. Sleep smart, stay sharp, and live well.